Hi, I'm back. I fixed the death issue. I know I just kind of ended the video and then it's like back really strangely and awkwardly. Um, but yeah, I fixed the death. So let me just demo it here, show you real quick. He'll run into me, he'll hurt me. Jeez, the dude kills quick too. So let's not forget this. Um, I will go into the negatives because he will kill me pretty quickly. So what I did is I created a new capsule component and I put it as at 0, 0, 0 scale 1 on the shape, capsule half height, 100 capsule radius, 43 if you know this, or if you know the default sizes for the capsule component on default characters, that is 1 digit more, or a couple digits more. But it's still it works. And just on here, scroll down of begin overlap and do copy paste from our death. Excuse me. Also, we can add a simple health system into him, into this guy real quick, so that way if he runs into the whatchamacallits, he will die. But we'll do that on a second episode. But yeah, if you guys already kind of have an idea on how to do that, you can check that out, or you can do that on your own. But you can check out my next tutorial video, which at this time obviously is not up. This video isn't even up at this time that I'm recording, but you can check my next tutorial video and it will totally explain a lot more stuff about our AI, and we'll get into way more depth stuff. So we're gonna keep going with the tutorial series, and we're probably by the end of it we'll probably have at least well over 30 tutorials probably. Well, hope you liked this, all this and the fix, everything. If you did, just the norms. Like, comment, subscribe. Alright, thanks. See ya. Alrighty, what's going on YouTube? We're back with episode 10. Finally, part 10. To our Unreal tutorial. Last time, if you did not check, we had covered the simple part, sorry for the lag, the simple part of a health system, and then adding a UI or GUI for that, so our HUD. So we can take off that text still. So if you guys want to do that, you can go back to where that health system was and delete those print strings of player still has health and player is killed, because as of then that was our knowing how much health we had or whatever. Or if we, yeah, of course, if we still had health. But today we're going to add yet another thing to kill us. And what we're going to add today is our AI system to an extent. Now, we are not going to get into the complexity of what is it? I know behavior trees and blackboards. I know there's only 2 things, whereas UI there's 4, and then animation there's this and all that. There's a gazillion other things, but there's a lot. It's like saying, oh, there's just blueprints. They all kind of look the same, but there's like a billion things. Excuse me, a billion things you can do inside a blueprint. Same thing. So that it can get very complex. But we are going to do one of the simplest forms of AI, and we're going to get started with that. If you guys have ever watched any AI tutorials and you've never liked them, I hope you like mine, and if you did, please leave a like and comment if you did like it compared to other ones, or if you think some stuff should be tweaked. But please leave a like if you do like this. Of course, like the video. Like it if you like it. So we're gonna get started. If you've watched any others, of course you're probably already like 5 steps ahead of me. Volumes, and then we're going to go over here and we're going to get a nav mesh volume. Nav mesh bounds volume. Now, if you guys are new to this, do not know what this is, that's completely fine, and you don't really need to You haven't needed to know. There was no need for you to know what this object is before this point. What this is, if we select P, what this is tells the AI, or tells the game, or any AI where it can and cannot walk. So that's like saying it's telling it can't walk off the border. But you can't tell the player that so much, unless you just have a blocking volume, which would just block I mean right there, an invisible volume used to block other actors. So that will block everything, except like I guess it'll block everything that's an actor, so any character or anything that you want to be an actor. This tells it where it can go. So most people, what I've seen people do is I don't know how they do it, but they select it and they take it whatever. But I just scale it up. So we want everything that pretty much unless you want it limited. Like we could have it where he can't go up on the stairs. Here he can only go up on the portion of the stairs. Here he let's make it so he can't go on any of the stairs. We'll have let's see, so it's fine. It's still wanting him to go on the stairs, but it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. We still just, we'll have it so he can't go outside. He can go up the stairs, but he can't go outside. So, you guys may be like, well, this isn't doing anything. And if you haven't noticed, I've built my lighting. I just did it recently. I just did it right before this tutorial. So obviously that does not that green and border area does not show up because that's just visually for us. That's just like saying that's the same thing as all this stuff doesn't show up and all these boundaries don't show up. That's just for the developers to kind of know, hey, what's going on, and the people in game don't need to. Now, don't worry about these little cutouts because that can mean two things. That can mean A, you just need to move your nav mesh around, or B, something's wrong with your mesh, but usually it's not that big of a deal. You don't need to worry about it. And remember, it's not perfect. And it will be smoothed out. It will be smoothed out by the AI and in the navigation itself. So let's create a character. We don't have a character that is our AI. We have us, but we don't want to dupe us because we're not going to sit through 5 hours of me showing you how to make him fall around and shoot us and all that stuff. And like, we're not creating the AI for a Covenant elite in Halo or some dude in Far Cry. We're not doing like ridiculously complex. Not saying that Halo's super complex. It's like a patrol shoot, or if it's a guy with a sword, he'll charge at you. That's a simple AI, but still, the fact that he's got the shooting in there, you got the shooting in there, and all that. That still is some complexity that we're just not going to go into. Simply put, if you're playing, hopefully you followed my instructions. This is one place where my instructions will come in handy. If not, just dupe this and kind of work with it, and having a guy with holding a gun that's not actually going to shoot you. But we're going to go to our third-person blueprints, of course, blueprints, and drag our character over to there, and we're going to copy him. And then here we're going to name him, sorry, F2, our AI. Or just AI1, because maybe you've got different AIs for different characters. And so we're going to do simple things to him. We're pretty much going to destroy his face by, not really his face, but we're going to destroy all of the personalized character things that we would need to interact with him. We're not controlling him, so we don't need that. Select the camera boom, which is the parent of the follow camera. That will delete both of those. Oh, dang it, it won't because it's not Blender or the other CGI programs I'm used to. That's good. That's all we need for now. So if we, this is once again something you will want to drag into your scene because this is not something that's automatically done for you. But he's in here. Sadly, he won't get shot, but we'll fix that at a later point. So no worry. And he won't damage us either. But once again, fixing that at a later point, we will be able to kill him, and he will be able to kill us. So we'll actually have somewhat of a challenge. We may create AI to make scale him up times 10 and have him be like a massive boss that we're just reload, reload, just like not even caring, just spamming this guy because it's this massive boss. So that's probably what we'll do. Let's see how tall he would be at 10. Yeah, that's pretty much what I thought he would be. So, yep, fun, fun, fun. All right, we'll do that. Sweet. Anyways, we'll rotate him so he's kind of... No, we'll rotate him in the corner because we'll demonstrate the the um, sight. So we're going to want to be spotted because normally everyone else does... what do they... Oh, what do they do? They do... I think I've seen event... Sorry, caps lock. Event... tick, and then they go over here and simple move to actor, and then you cast to your character. And you don't have to do this, but this is just showing what most people do, and here's why we don't want this. Get player controller. Dang it! Cast bro dude, and that will be get player pawn. Okay. Oh, that's not even working because, well, dang. But anyways, we have the anim blueprint like we want, so that's why we're transferring him over. Anyways, pretty much what it does is he follows the guy no matter what, but that's not what we want. We will want the event tick, though. Anyways, we're going to create called, I think it's, just type in sense. Yeah, pawn sensing. And this sensing pretty much, and we'll go to our viewport because this is what we'll want to have. But the sensing does indeed allow our our character to be sighted, not just like as a general like noticement, but like sighted, and then he'll follow because so it'll be like a trigger. I don't know why it's not showing up. That should be visible. Yeah. But yeah, here's noises is important because that has to do, you know, with if it takes noises into consideration. There should be this massive like bounds volume. Pawn sensing. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. Anyways, that's what we want, and then our sight radius is going to be completely like just flat, so change it to about that, right? Yeah, that should be fine. And let me be right back, and I'll try and figure out why this isn't. Oh, my gosh! Wow, I was literally going to just like stop the recording and figure out what was wrong. But yeah, so this is what we wanted. So that's how far we can see, and then this is the angle of kind of his sight. So, or how widespread it is. So, you know, we don't want that like too ridiculous. That's the wrong one. Meh. That's the hearing, right. Your hearing will always be, yeah. Okay. Anyways, what's the green one? Right. Sight. So that's kind of normal, I guess. Let's see how that is. No, that's not normal. That's pretty. That's better. Um, well, we want him to kind of see out of the corner of his eye, so fine. Fine. Anyways, so we'll go over here and we will pawns. Oh, what is it? Seeing. I'm just gonna do pawn C. C's a pawn. It's an event. That's all I know. It's. I swear. That's all I know. It's an event. It has to do with your pawn seeing pawn and all that crap and pawns. Sight. Let me. I'll be right back, cause yeah. All right, so I found out what was wrong in just a couple seconds. I keep forgetting. I forget this every time. Excuse me. You have to, because before it was I had nothing selected, and so I was doing on C pawn. It is all one word, but it'll still show up. You have to select it and do on C pawn. So that creates a custom event, but that's still what we want. Then we will cast to, that's the wrong thing, cast to our, maybe actually we do want that. Cast to our bro dude. Yeah. And then we're going to, let me think. Okay, so if we see him, we're gonna cast to him because that's what we want, and then we're going to move to actor, right? Nope. Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting all this stuff. Hold on. Let me go back to my other blueprint and just fix all this because I'm completely drawing a blank. Alrighty, so we're back, fixed it, and I know it looks like I completed it, which I pretty much did, but all you had to do was drag this off and have, it's probably going to set it to pawn, but it's fine. Just do AI, move to, oh no, it did the world context object. I was not expecting that. Fine. Just drag it off here, do AI, move to, pawn, get a reference to self. The target actor will be the bro dude cast. Remember, this is all under our AI character. So now we're going to test it out. So we don't have, he doesn't notice the sound or anything. We don't have him on notice sound or any of that. Like he doesn't even care about the bullets. He's just like, yeah, it's cool. And then he sees us and he's like, oh dude, you're a cool guy. Can I follow you? And I'm like, dude, get off me. But then I'm like, haha, he can't follow me up here. And guess what? He can't. Well, he can, but he can't follow me off, and then he can't just follow me. So, but it is kind of messed up because I mean he doesn't follow. He's too quick, and I mean I would see someone like this. So we'll fix his peripheral vision just a little bit. So do that. I think we'll fix it to there. I like that as a good peripheral vision. And best part, if like, let's go through here and then we'll lose him real quick. He will not see us through the stairs. So we would normally be in his peripheral vision, but he shouldn't be seeing us through the stairs. We are also slower than him. Oh, jeez! The dude scared the crap out of me. Hold on, if we go around, let's see. Well, he'll follow us actually if he sees us. He just won't be able. Oh no! He don't. I'm within his line of sight. Yeah, so I was right. He will not follow us if we are not within his line of sight. Then I'll drop down here. I'll get in his line of sight real quick. I'm like, dude. Maybe there's not enough distance on it. Hold up. Oh yeah, the distance is like really short-lived. Oh yeah, no, that's not good. So we'll say he can see for. I mean that's pretty. We'll crank up the camera speed just to make our lives easier. But oh, he shouldn't be seeing for that much. No, he shouldn't be seeing that far out. He should be seeing like that far. Right? No, even shorter, I guess. Maybe it was pretty far as it was. Oh no, we'll just turn it up pretty high, and then we'll walk around. He shouldn't be able to see us, shouldn't be able to see us, shouldn't be able to see us, shouldn't be able to see us. He's not seeing us. It's beautiful. And then, if we hop back around, get up top. Oh, jeez. I don't know if it registers as seen when we are not in his nav mesh, because right now we're not in his nav mesh. I think it doesn't register as seen. But yeah, so then we get back in, he follows us, and so it's super accurate too. Like if I go under here, he doesn't like take the long way. But see, that's like really stupid. Like I can just get out of his vision really easily. So I would like to change some stuff up on that, but it's fine. And then I would just change the walk speed, please. Walk speed. Walk speed. We'll change it down to there. Beautiful. I think that's what we're at. Let me check. We're at 600, so we're at the same walk speed, but it feels like he can catch up to us. So we'll make him slower, just cause we should be better. Good. Good. Looks great. That works really well. I don't know what he thought he was seeing. What? Where is he? It's like, turn around, he's there. No, he couldn't have been seeing us through here. Oh. No. So, yeah, that works great. Sadly, We don't have sound implemented, but we'll do all that fancy stuff later. And then, of course, if he's in a wall, he's stuck, so we should seriously change some stuff because, like, he should be seeing us. He should be seeing us. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, let's go here and make him patrol. Yeah, let's make him patrol. So we're gonna add 2 branches. Right. And then we're going to create 2 variables. No, sorry. And they will both be, and then one will be in range. The other will be moving. So we're going to go here, set in range to true. I know I get loud randomly, but that's just the way I am. Then one of these will get it, and then we'll get it. So first thing, we need to see if we're in range. If we're not in range, then we'll go here, and we need to see if we're moving. And if we're not moving, then we are going to AI move to, and the pawn, of course, will be self, but the target actor will be, we're going to get, let's see, random, we should turn that off, random point in navigable radius. Yes. Get random point navigable radius. So that'll be our destination. We won't have a target actor. Correct? I think I've got that wrong. I should probably go look back. Alrighty, so we got it fixed, and of course I did the work all over. Just all done. Just all done. Anyways, so here's what we're going to be looking for. So, we did this, but we did not finish this. I did have this kind of close. So we went to get random reachable point. Just drag this off and type in get random reachable or get random point and type and then click on get random reachable point. On origin, you're going to drag off and get actor location, not transform. That's a different thing. Get actor location. On radius, do 9999 or something like that. Just do a really big number. Anyways, leave those other data values clear. Of course, self. And then on the next, let's keep moving, etc. I guess exec. So just the next thing in the string. We're going to set moving to be true, but on success or fail, moving will be false, and so that's why we have that here, because we don't want him to be always checking for a new location. Otherwise, if we don't do, if we do not do this, he will be, jittering all around and always looking for new location before he gets to the one he's just found. So he has to get to the one he just found, wait for that to stop, then, so on success or fail, doesn't matter which one, then we're not moving, then we can do that again, then we're moving, then on success or fail, then we're not moving, infinite loop, always checking. Same thing here. On success or on fail, we need to always be checking if we're on range. So it's not a tick, it's a built-in tick. It's just always going to be checking for that. Always going to be checking if we're able to move to that target. Just to see, even if we can see him. Make the duration 0.5 because 0.2 is kind of too quick, but like a second's too long. just kind of thing. Mess around with it if you want, whatever. And then, set in range to false. So we'll try that out, and it should be all fine and dandy. So he automatically found a location that was looking my way, and so we'll do that. And now he's searching around. He's just running around trying to find me. And he sits somewhere. Then he'll be like, oh, okay, let's find somewhere else. Then he finds somewhere else and is like, I want to move somewhere else real quick. Then he goes, sits there. And he sits there. And then, yeah, so now we're going to make him damage us, and we're not quite going to damage him because I don't really have the time for that, but we're going to make him damage us real quick, and let's get right into it. So, we're going to have a on component begin overlap like we did on the last one. So we're going to scroll down, on component begin overlap. So we're going to set that up, and our other component, or other actor, is going to be this guy. So we're going to duplicate him, drag him over, and that's going to be that. So good, we've got that. We're just going to do the same kind of thing that we had last time. So what I'm pretty much going to do is go over here, or just open up death. Open up death. Open up death. That's better. And then we're going to select all of this, Control C. Actually, hold up. No, select all of this because that'll attach everything properly. Delete that, Control V. Connect it. We should be good to go. That's really weird. It's not interacting. Oh, maybe we don't have a pawn collision on. Let's tell it to. Let's see. Does that interact with other pawns? Yeah. So what's our dude on? He should just be on pawn. Compile. Right? We're not taking damage from him. That's really weird. Then he just walks off as we back up. Sometimes he doesn't see us. It's really weird. It is very weird. See? It's buggy, but that's just the way it is, and that can be smoothed out. Anyways, that health system is this health system still working? Yep. Totally. Yep, we just died. We know it's still working. Okay, well, I mean, that's whatever. Well, let's hold on. Set current health. Minus 25. Yeah. That's that's pretty on par. So my question is, what the heck just happened? I don't know. We'll just connect that instead. See how that works. Hi, I'm here. Hurt me, hurt me, hurt me, hurt me. He don't want to hurt me. He don't want to hurt me. I don't know. It's just really weird. It's not properly colliding. That's something that's very strange to me. Because what's this? Dynamic overlap all dynamic. Let's just attempt that one last resort, and if not, we'll come back in a second episode and fix that. Or you guys can play around with it. Oh. Hold on. I would like to see what's happening here. Simulate. Oh, that's not good. Hold on. Stop. Simulate. Oh, yeah. that would be a problem. That would be a problem, and it's a problem we'll fix in the next video. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, a like, comment, and rate all that fancy schmancy stuff would be very much so appreciated. If you guys could subscribe, that would be even more appreciated. If you do have comments on other stuff that you would like me to do in future episodes, or fix, or have ideas for, hey, I think I know why this went wrong, whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Right. Anyways, if that... Well, now that's just not working at all. Oh. I thought I changed it back, but it didn't. Anyways, so, yeah, all that cool stuff would be very much appreciated. And so I'll see you guys in the next one.